Yo, what's good, everybody? Thank you for tuning in today for our very first episode of Phife Podcast, baby. And today, I got a real special guest today. Real special guest. Mr. I am Rick James, bitch. Oh, thank you. Oh, my bad. Was I not supposed to say it like that? It's kind of late, ain't it? My bad. But hey, first question I do want to start off with is how you really feel about that Dave Chappelle skit. I mean, it's classic to us.
Well, I never really liked that skit, and the only reason why I did it at that time was because, I wanted to get back on top. And, because back in the day I was big, like Sly Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger big, No, I'm not talking about big, I'm talking about just, popular big, known across the world big.
Mm. Okay, do you ever feel like you got like back on top, like big like that again?
But, I always feel like I'm on top, man. During those times, it was just little rough times. But my confidence, that's what got me where I'm at today. And, I have the talent, I have the music. And we all know that the ladies love me.
Hey, I mean, yo, we heard all the stories, you know what I'm saying? But hey, you from Buffalo, right?
Born and raised. And actually, I was living in Los Angeles. Then I went back to Buffalo because of the earthquakes. And they were all like,
Yo, I know exactly what you mean. These earthquakes ain't no punk, you know what I'm saying? So, just go ahead and dive a little bit deeper into your life. You were about like 9 or 10 when you lost your virginity. Is that true?
oh, man, that's a substitute, brother. Nah, I'm just joking with you, man. I'm just jiving. Yeah, yeah, I would say I was about 9 or 10 when I lost my virginity, and the woman I lost my virginity to, she was a babysitter, and a lot of people think I got raped, and I want to set the record straight. I was not raped. I actually feel like I had I had a good time. I think that woman, she opened up my eyes to some things, and then my mama found her walking down the street and opened up her head to some things. Wild times.
Damn. You know what? I read that somewhere. You know what? I heard your mom was a gangster.
Hey man, listen. My mother, she was a good woman. She made sure all her kids was good.
You know what? Speaking of your mom, I read this somewhere in an interview. You let me know if it's true or not, but I'm also hoping you can elaborate on it a little bit more. It said something along the lines of like the reason why you did what you did was to prove to your mom that you wasn't really crazy.
That was my motivation. I used to have these dreams. I just knew that was going to happen. I used to see it. My mother consequently would take me to a psychiatrist, and the psychiatrist will tell her he's real normal, he's above normal, has a super high intelligence, but the boy just wants to be a star, and that is that, and you have to deal with that. So she did. She supported my needs all through the years. She was behind me. I grew up in a very heavy ghetto. It was like serious. It was a serious ghetto. Like you had to fight every day. And my mother, she was in the numbers racket, and there was about 6 of us living with her that she had to 7, that she had to feed. That's a lot of people. And I always had illusions that this life wasn't going to be for me, and that one day I was going to have a house and a swimming pool and 6 cars and be the biggest person in the world, and I was going to make movies and write books, and I was going to, make millions of dollars. And I always thought like that. I think everybody thinks like this, and anyone who says they don't, I think is basically full of shit, because that's called illusion of grandeur, and every musician wants to be big. Okay, so a lot of them say, oh, I'm doing it for my art, or it's magic, or it's spiritual. That's horseshit.
Yo, I feel that. I feel that 100%. Like we was talking about that the other day. A lot of people they say they do it for all that, but all this other stuff. We know what they doing it for. But I do want to kind of turn tables back to the music. One of my favorite songs that I found out when I was probably like 18 that you wrote this. I think it was like 18, 19 when I found this out. But the song with Eddie Murphy, written by you though, not by Eddie Murphy. It's performed by Eddie Murphy, written by you. My girl like to party all the time, party all the time. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yo, that just give me lit.
Oh man, yeah, that great singing by the way. Yeah, in Buffalo, that's where we recorded that song "Party All the Time." That I wrote for Eddie, and no, I'm just I'm just watching. You just want to make sure you don't want to add a little more. No, I'm just joking. And anyways, yeah, "Party All the Time." Yeah, I wrote that song for Eddie. I actually wanted it for myself. We were in a snowstorm, and Eddie, he was all, Eddie's a big action hero, all big and strong. I didn't want to, I didn't want to have to fight the man because, he's in tip top shape. I'm a musician. I get down, but Eddie pretty strong. I was just joking, Eddie. I love Eddie.
Man, that song, like, yo, that's my song right there. You know what I mean? And Eddie, one of the greatest of all time, man. But, I've been doing my little research, you know what I'm saying? And I heard y'all did that song in Buffalo during the snowstorm, you know what I'm saying? Not only was a lot of snow outside, but I heard a lot of that little snow in the house that y'all used to party with and make the song with. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, it was a lot of cocaine for sure. A lot of that for sure.
First off, everybody need to know that this is a kid's show. I want to get this out the way first. You know what I mean? We're not talking about stuff that you might think we're talking about. We're talking about stuff that's outside snow.
No, we not. Now, why you lying to these guests, man? Come on, man. They know what we're talking about. We're talking about the white powdery, man. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man. Everybody know what Rick James is about, okay? But everybody know Rick James because we love Mary Jane. We love Mary Jane. We love to smoke that reefer. Ha, 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 ha. Ooh, I need some water. Usually I don't sound that bad. I usually, gotta warm up. But, you know what I'm saying? We love that Mary Jane, though.
Hey, we'll take that free performance then, you know what I mean? Hey, we'll take that. hey, my man, I appreciate it.
Anytime, man, anytime. Anytime free performance.
I do want to dive a little bit deeper into the music, though. You know what I mean? Like, you, obviously one of the greatest of all time. You know what I'm saying? One of the greatest. Obviously, I put Mike up there first. But anyways, also, you know what I mean, one of your longtime rivals or friends or whatever y'all are today, Prince. I do know y'all had beef back in the day. I was hoping you could elaborate more on that. Like, is it still beef? Did you ever talk? Is it cool now? Like, what's going on with that?
You know what? I was very probably upset with him more than anything. Like any artist, man. I mean, who comes in, then another artist, comes up and kind of like, all of a sudden, all this, you got all this adulation from people and stuff, and then this other artist who's getting the same thing. I mean, there was jealousy. There's going to be jealousy. I mean, that's a natural thing. I don't think it's anything weird. I don't like any musician. I think of when a musician that's been in business as long as I have, these kind of things going to happen, and I managed to be the one to go through it. I mean, man, I don't know. I mean, me and him, we talk now, and we already decided his differences, and we already decided mine, and I mean, I think that's what men should do. I mean, last time I saw him, I said, "Yo, man, what's happening?"
What was that part about?
He's a little guy, I had to pick him up.
Yeah, we got to probably cut that out because I ain't trying to have Prince people try to be mad at me. Prince, I ain't got nothing to do with that, dog. But Rick, man, you done a lot, bro. What's next for you, bro? Please tell us what's next.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I do. I have a movie coming out. It's called Spice of Life.
I hope it's successful for you.
Yeah, so make sure you save your money because you will be seeing me in the motion pictures.
I'm gonna definitely need to. Nah, yeah, I'm gonna definitely need to do that.
Have you ever been in the motion pictures?
No, no. Well, maybe once.
Hey man, so what do you like to do? Maybe we can use you.
I don't think you can afford me, Rick.
Hey, we can afford 2 more like you. Yeah, man. Think you Don Cornelius, huh?
Hey, Rick gonna be liking those jokes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hey, but Rick, no, I'm just saying, hey, I gotta do the jokes, man. Yo, but Rick, before we get out of here, any last words to the people?
You know what? Actually, I would like to say one more thing. To all the people out there who say I promote too much sex in my videos. There's a difference between sexuality and sexual promiscuity, Like there's women together in the shower, yes. Spitting water on each other, yes. So what? There was a woman cutting another woman's hair in the video, so what? Yes, there were thighs and buttocks in the beauty shop. Ha 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 ha. So what? Yes, there was women gently fondling each other and caressing each other's hands in the video. If you're too straightforward, don't watch it. Turn the TV off.
Well, hey, y'all heard from Mr. Rick James. Y'all heard him.